in the clip there, I'm looking at the... You shot... That's bad luck, shooting a mirror.
Yes.
Breaking it like that. Are you worried about that?
I am actually a little superstitious, but I made a deal with whatever mirror god there is out there. That,
Satan? You made a deal with Satan, maybe?
That the director actually made me break those mirrors, so all of it should be transferred back to him. And he's French, and he doesn't really care, so it's fine.
Doesn't really care about anything if he's French,
Not
really.
much.
No, he's like, I don't care, shoot the mirror, don't shoot the mirror.
Care.
It's all right.
Bad luck, good luck, it's no different to me.
It's no different to me, all I care about is smoking.
Smoking.
Does he smoke, this French dude?
He's actually the only French person I've actually ever met that does not smoke.
No, lots of them don't smoke now. Really? Well, no, it's all changed in France.
It was the last place, and I am a smoker, and
right.
it was the last place on the planet that I actually thought would ever have the same kind of rules they have in the States, where you can't smoke in a bar, you can't smoke inside.
Yeah.
And they passed it, and it stuck.
Yeah, no, that's it. No, now it's just little pastries and coffee.
That's it, yeah. And a lot of anxiety.
Really? It's time you were giving up the smoking, Kiefer, I think. Have you ever tried?
I think you might be right.
Have you tried?
No, not really, no.
Why, anything else first? Is that what you're thinking?
I keep thinking I'm going to use it for a part one day.
Nah. No, you got to give up the smoke. It's very bad for you. I know. You got to try the hypnosis. We'll try it now, all right? Knock it off. The next time you go for a cigarette... I'll give you a bell in about an hour. Actually, the funny time, my daughter, when she was about 13 years old, came home with a picture of a lung and stuck it on the fridge. Right.
And that was the closest I came to quitting, and then I just decided it was my fridge and I can just take anything down I wanted. And that was the end of putting stuff up on the fridge.
You know, I like parenting with boundaries.
Yes.
That's right. I did the same with my father when I was a kid, and then I ended up smoking later on. But I've stopped for 10 years.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah, you know how you stop? Stop putting them in your mouth and lighting them. Boom.
It was that simple.
Boom.
It was that simple.
Yeah.
Well, they tried that one too.
Yeah.
They stole the cigarettes and then the lighters.
You know what? I noticed that the desire, this is absolutely the truth, the desire for a cigarette left me, whether or not I had a cigarette. That's what I noticed. Like, after 3 or 4 minutes, the craving for a cigarette, I'd be like, oh, and I'd be on to something else. So if I could get through the craving for the cigarette, then it'd be all right. I'm turning into Dr. Phil a little bit, haven't I?
3 or 4 minutes and you found something else to do.
Yeah.
You're a pretty interesting cat.
Oh, yeah.
See, me, I'd have torn the house apart, then I'd have broken into someone else's house, see if they smoked.
I'm not saying I didn't tear the house apart. I found something else to do, like tearing the house apart.
There you go. Okay.
Now, what else have you been up to then? What about the 24? Have you been doing that?
Busy with that, yeah.
Are there going to be a movie of that? There's going to be a 24
We're going to eventually one day, if people are still interested by then.
Oh, sure, yeah.
But it's... Cheers, look at you.
Yeah, I think so.
There you are.
I think so.
It's so hard for the writers to just even get through the season.
Right. Are they not very good? Because the show's great.
They're very good. It's the equivalent of making 12 films a year. And, and then they have to come up with a whole new idea in the break for the next year. So we all agreed just to preserve the series, that it would be best if they focused on that.
Yeah.
And then when the series is done, we would embark on the film.
Didn't you do one in? Didn't you do it like a TV version of it?
We did. We did a two-hour prequel to season 7.
Is that the one you shot in South Africa?
That we shot in Africa.
Oh, Africa or South Africa?
South Africa.
Right. Okay.
Is there a difference?
Yes. One part of it is in the middle, and then there's that part of the south. Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's that part of the top. It's like North Africa. Yeah.
I've known you for many years, and the fact that I walked into that, I deserve. Yeah, we shot down there for about 3 to 4 weeks, and it's one of the best things we've ever done. Fantastic cast. Bobby Carlyle.
Oh, right.
Who's
He's Scottish. Yeah.
Scottish man.
Yeah.
And one of the finest actors I've ever worked with. John Voight, Sherry Jones, just a phenomenal cast.
Did you see any hippopotamuses?
I did, actually.
They're deadly.
And the wildebeest apparently are pretty deadly too.
Well, this is what people don't understand, because they think that, the South African...
The little ears make them look cute.
Yeah, and they've got the big... And when they saw them in that movie, they were wearing tutus and dancing. They think, oh, that's the biggest killer of humans.
I think I did a voice in that film.
Did you really?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, that's what I'm saying is that if the hippos find out about that, they'll be after you.
I know.
Because they could have got a very strong union.
My whole evening now is just about trying to derail him. You have to understand this. And I've been trying this for 6 years, and it's impossible to do.
And see, what I'm saying is the hippopotamuses they're deadly killers.
Yes, they are.
Deadly killers.
Yeah, they are.
Did anyone get killed by a hippopotamus when you were there?
No, we managed to survive that. But we went on a day safari, and which is not quite a legitimate safari because it's about 400 acres, and the animals are roaming free, but they are surrounded by a huge fence.
Right, so we're pretty much talking LA Zoo, really.
With no bars.
Right, okay.
Right.
Why, you like to have a bar when you go on safari? Because we don't have to go there. We don't have to go there.
So, well, this is funny. This is funny. So, John Cassar, our director, we found a group of lions, and they're way off in the distance, but he has this unbelievable telephoto lens.
Right.
And so he's taking pictures, and the camera must have let off some kind of a glint or a reflection, and the lion looks at it and charges. And John, through his camera, thinks it's on him. And he backs up and he hits the back end of a railing and flips over and gives himself a huge black eye. And the lion is still quite far away from him. And so that was, and it was horrific because not one person went to help him. There was about 9 of us. And all of us were taking pictures, and then all of a sudden we were just taking pictures of our friend on the ground. He's bleeding from his eye. But that was my safari.
Yeah, well, it's fascinating. I must remember not to rely on you whenever I'm charged by a lion in future, which is unlikely, although I've had a couple of bear attacks in West Hollywood, but I'll be all right.
I'm sure.
I'm done now. You derailed me. We're done. But when the movie comes out on Friday?
The movie comes out on Friday.
And Amy Smart's in it.
Amy Smart's in it. Paula Patton. Just a wonderful cast, directed by Alex Ajah, who did The Hills Have Eyes.
He's French.
And yes, he is.
Yeah, I know that about. All right, we're going to see it. Kiefer Sutherland, everybody. We'll be right back with Kate Mara.